Last night, Julie Chapman, the CEO of children's charity KidsCan, revealed she'd been advised by Oranga Tamariki, the ministry, that $350,000 in government funding would cease from July 1st next year. KidsCan, which has been in operation for 12 years, provides food, clothing and healthcare to 168,000 children across 700 New Zealand schools. The ministry told us KidsCan's funding had been time limited and would end on the 30th of June 2018. It said no final decisions had been made yet about future funding. Now, the Minister for Children, Tracey Martin, declined to be interviewed tonight, but she did speak to Guy and Espiner this morning on Morning Report and expressed concern that Ms Chapman had come to us, Checkpoint, before going to the ministry itself.
We have a strong relationship there. I would have preferred Julie to talk to me rather than to go to John Campbell.
Well, the kind of mystery is here, though. I mean, you're saying that there have been no decisions, but why would, obviously, a very successful and intelligent and high-powered executive who runs something like this, I mean, she's obviously done pretty well. Why would she go public with the idea that her funding was going to end, and why would someone from your ministry tell her that if it wasn't true?
Well, listen, the funding was time limited.
So that's Tracey Martin speaking on Morning Report this morning, of course. Julie Chapman from KidsCan disputes her funding was time limited. She says that $350,000 was put into baseline funding, which means it should roll over annually. Now, Checkpoint can tonight reveal that since that interview this morning, Minister Tracey Martin's office has confirmed to us that Julie Chapman of KidsCan did in fact come to the Minister requesting a meeting 10 days after Ms Martin took over the portfolio of Children's Minister. When asked how Minister Martin responded to that request, we were told a meeting with the charity was not a priority. The charity was told a meeting was declined. Checkpoint also understands the Kickstart Breakfast in Schools program is under review as well. The national government invested $9.5 million over 5 years from 2012, expanding the breakfast program from decile 1 to 4 schools to any schools who needed it. Funding for that program officially ends on June 30 next year too. We asked Oranga Tamariki for an interview today, but they declined. Fonterra told us while it had not received official notification from Oranga Tamariki, its partnership with the government does end next year. It says it hopes to have discussions before the breakfast program ends.